Hello everyone, and we're back for part 2, the race. Hopefully everything is okay. We sorted out the custom grid. Hopefully everyone can load on to the starting grid and we can get this party started again. Um, yeah, it's still saying waiting for players, so hopefully.
Yeah, we
Yes,
got the
there we go.
countdown.
Ah, you
Yay!
love to see it.
We got a race. Counting down in 18. So yeah, obviously everyone has to these situations. The guys in the top 10 still have to be on the compound that they qualified on, which in this instance isn't the issue, it's soft. But the advantage these guys are now going to have is they will have fresh set of softs, which is obviously it's not their fault that this has happened, but it does mean now that top 10 have quite a big advantage compared to, well, not an advantage, it's just a level playing field now, whilst in the past, how it's supposed to be, is the guys in the top 10 have used, those tyres already for their best qualifying lap. So they've already put them through a heat wave and at least 3 extra laps.
Yeah.
So yeah, those top 10 are going to be benefiting from that. People like Bama are going to be even more annoyed. But because we didn't see a tyre allocation, let's have a look now and see the guys outside top 10.
Yeah, we've got Profodas on mediums, Pure Blades on mediums, Max on mediums, Titchy on mediums, Two Spell on hards, and the rest outside of the top 10 is on softs. Everyone inside of 10 on softs as well, so they did a good job. They've all been very nice boys.
Yeah, and with Bama going on the soft tyre, I don't blame him to be fair, because if he has the pace, he needs to make the moves early on in the race if he wants to have any chance of doing well. Because the problem is if you go on the medium, it's harder to overtake, and this track has a massive field spread. So even, yeah, he could be on the alternative strategy, be on the soft later on, but it just gives him so much work to try and make up on, whilst being on that soft tyre, he's matching what the guys ahead are doing. It's not that bad of a track where I think the soft and medium's pretty 50-50. It's not a situation where the soft tyre heavily wears out within a few laps and you need to be on a hard tyre sort. It's not that kind of circuit, it's not that kind of compound. So it's not too bad starting on the softs outside the top 10, but we'll see.
No, definitely not. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what Bomber can do. Obviously, he goes to go very aggressive, selecting those softs. So it's going to be very interesting one to see how quickly he can overtake these guys and how quickly he can manage himself inside the top 10.
Now, it's one of the few circuits left now which have the start line further ahead than the finish line. It used to be very popular, especially in European tracks, but it's such a big gap between the finish line and the start line on this circuit that it's actually one of the longest rundowns into turn 1 if it on the calendar.
Ooh,
So
that's
you
some
should
good
get a good
information.
slipstream.
Can I
Yeah.
get a view from in front of these guys? Is everyone loading in as well? Yes. Yes, there we have it. We're good to go. It is 5 red lights here on Imola. And it is lights out and away we go for the first time around Imola in Connor's speed. Here's a really good start from Jimmy James. Oh, Marina's gonna get squeezed and we've got a big collision already. We have Stampede dropping down the field together with Hilbrando. And we saw it happening as Marina got squeezed between the two. And that is 2 unfortunate incidents already before we even went past the corner.
That's going to be so frustrating for all those involved because it was just not necessary so early in this race to get into contact, and your races are over unless there's a safety car, which obviously there still could be, but without that, their races are ruined and they're right down the field. Good little squabbling between the Aston Martin and Danny Boy. Bama, meanwhile, up into P10. He's got ahead of his teammate Sygate, and it's now all over the back of Danny.
And look at Profotis, because all of that, he managed himself to get up into P6. Oh, we've got, cause Mazza is off. Mazza is off, going up the hill, and he is dropping positions left, right, and center. He is now on the way again. But he dropped all the way down to P17, so that's another position for Profotis, but he won't be happy with that one, as it was his teammate. There, spun.
Ronan struggling. Sorry, Ronan struggling on those mediums.
Yeah, it's understandable. Those shots are fresh and so much quicker at this stage in the race. He has a very big task up his hands to stay in front of Shane at the moment. Shane, is he trying to get past? No, he's not. As there's a big battle going on behind Hasmania and Danny Boy going side by side through the chicane. Oh, and Hasmania pushes Danny Boy onto the grass. And he stays in front. Oh, big wobble from, I think that was Sygate.
Yeah. Bama's up to P9. Oh, Danny Boy side by side. They make contact. Bama hits a barge board. I don't think this is quite frantic. I didn't expect this at this track, to be fair. But
oh, and now Blaze has gained a position because Bama got pushed wide. Bama sticks his nose in. Well, Blaze gives him the room and he takes P11. Well done by Blaze.
Yeah, in the end, Bama lost out massively down at P12 now after all that hard work. And those medium tyres now on Roland working a little bit better. They got up to temperature. It's only losing a couple of tenths this lap.
Also want to interrupt. Here we go. Have Sygate trying to make a move round the outside of Pure Blades on those mediums. Sygate had a little look now. Blaze is... Oh, he had a little look down the inside, but he thought better of it. Now Sygate with the help of Slipstream. Maybe he can get past Pure Blades on the start-finish straight. He's having a look. He's going the long way round the outside, but he should have the job done. No, he hasn't yet. He has now. He can break that a little bit later. Oh, we've got...
Bama.
Yes, Bama and Blaze. Well, Blaze stays in front.
Yeah, Bama being aggressive. Obviously trying to is exactly what he needs to do. And he's going to have another chance on Blaze. Around the outside. Nicely done. Obviously DRS now enabled, so the next time by, that long straight you're going to get a massive slipstream effect and a top speed advantage.
Yeah, really well done by Bama. Lovely move around the outside. And he had to make the move as well
Blades.
if he wants to come through the field as soon as possible.
Yeah, Blades lost it, back end didn't spin, but lost a lot of time and places. So Bama's now up to P10 at the pace gain.
He's struggling on those mediums early on in the race, as now Max is trying to get past the Aston Martin of Pure Blades. The rest of the field has got past. Danny Boy now is trying to have a go again at Hasmania. We saw it didn't work out the first time. Now with the help of DRS and Slipstream, he maybe has an opportunity to get past. Let's see, he goes for a move down the inside and he gets the job done. No, he doesn't. They're leaving each other room. No, they don't. As Danny shuts the door and it has Hasmania around out of the first chicane. And I'm happy I'm not incident to it.
It's all going off in this race. Bama's got past Sygate, so that's 3 places in a lap for Bama, using great advantage of the DRS. Saved his ERS for most of his race so far until that moment, so he's able to deploy a bit of extra power. He's now hunting down Danny Boy, who is 1.8 seconds up the road, and Roland is now starting to catch Ben Ratcliffe. So those softs are starting to drop Ratcliffe. He's gone way wide. So I don't know if he's not disconnected. It's just pace-wise just dropped off completely.
Profoto's gained 6 tenths through sector 2
Massive.
on this lap.
Has he wing damage? Is anything it's that or Roland? I mean, Roland isn't dropping. Shane's still just in that second mark, but maybe the mediums are now starting to turn on already.
Yeah, Profotos is in a really good position there on 4 lap old mediums already up into P5. He will be licking his fingers and he's gonna wait for the rest of this race to unfold. He got helped, of course, by those big battles going on behind him between Danny Boy, Bama, Blaze, Sygate and Hasmania as well, who unfortunately had a collision with Danny Boy and now dropped all the way down to P15. Interesting race so far, a little bit of a summary of the race. We've got Jimmy James still in the lead with Charlie in P2, 1.8 seconds. Marina in P3 as he sort of caused the collision, but he couldn't do anything about it. He just got squeezed between the two cars of Hilbrando and Stumpy. Redcliffe in P4, 2.9 seconds behind his teammate. Profodes there on his mediums, 1.3 seconds behind the Alpine. Iro Shane P6, Danny Boy P7, Bama P8 on softs. He started P13, Blaze P9, he started P18, and Cygate rounds off the top 10. He's on softs as well, 1.5 behind Blaze.
Yeah, better lap from Ben Ratcliffe in the end. He's pushed the gap back up to 1.4. Roland quite aggressively used a lot of ERS, and I feel like because he's used a lot of that, he's now lost that wild card of using a bit more power to close the gap into maybe under a second to get DRS down that straight. So I think if he was able to get into DRS, he would catch right up with the Alpine. But Ben Ratcliffe doing just enough right now, keeping the gap there. But with each lap, you think the medium is going to be that little bit closer to lap time, that soft degrading even more. Danny Boy is getting caught up. Danny Boy is now in the DRS zone. So Bama's going to probably line up for a move on the start-finish straight. Yeah, he's close by. Danny's struggling on the rear end here. Bama's recovering well so far. Only lap 6 to 32. We're now lap 7 to 32 now.
We've got two big battles to focus on. First of all, Shane trying to get past Ronan. He should be able to get the job done with the DRS as well. Rear ring is open. Down the inside he goes, and that is P5 for Shane. Can Bama do the same? I think he can. Yes, but Bama goes round the outside and he gets the job done. So Shane up into P5, Bama up into P7. Two very nice moves on exactly the place where we expected it during qualifying. So the boys are not disappointing us.
So let's see. Now Shane being ahead of Roland, can he catch up to Ben Ratcliffe? I mean, he's got loads more ERS. It's a shame he's got a penalty. Because Shane has got a lot of ERS at his disposal. If he wanted to, he could just deploy it. Because he's so close to being under a second.
And he's massively pulling away from Roland. Roland needs... Oh, and Ben Ratcliffe picks up 3 seconds. But Roland needs to push to stay within that 1 second window. I think he knows it as well. Because if he loses this DRS to the back of Shane, then the soft runners can still have that little bit of an advantage when they make that pit stop. If Roland can stay within that 1 second window of the McLaren of Shane in front, then he has a really good shot of finishing on a podium, and maybe even more than a P3.
Absolutely. Bama's already almost within a second. So there's a thinking maybe the mediums do good, but Roland, if anything, is starting to drop off on those mediums. Those softs still got plenty of life in them.
Yeah, Roland lost most of the time through sector 2, and that's exactly the section of the track we're entering now, as Bama closed in within that 1 second window, so he will definitely get DRS on the next lap. It will be the question if Roland will get DRS on the next lap. 8.5 tenths now, 8 tenths now through the double right-hander. It's going to be a close one.
Shane has a little moment. Just loses him a few tenths. Yeah. Now 2 seconds behind Ben Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe pulling it away. Equally, the top 5 are pretty spread out. Well, top 4. And then from 5 down, you've got really a bunch of loads of them together. They've all caught each other up. Shane, Roland have been caught up by Bama, Danny Boy, and Blaze. So they're not careful. These guys are looking for a move, and here comes Roland having a way past Shane. And that DRS zone.
Yeah, we had the perfect view of it because I was on board with Bama, so we saw it all happening. And now let's see if Roland can once again get any closer to Ben Ratcliffe, as Charlie lost the position to Marina.
Yeah, I wonder if he's got wing damage. He went off. Has he got wing damage?
From what I can see on my
No,
screen, no visual damage.
no,
But
just
maybe
cleaning his
like a light
tyres.
green or yellow front wing on one of the sides.
Yeah, he's gone off. He must have went off. That's a shame. Must have spun off and lost a lot of time. But thankfully, he had such a gap. He's only lost at one place. Tasmania is a lap down. However, Ben Ratcliffe is in DRS zone, and Charlie will be saved by Tasmania. He should get DRS from the lap car. That will save him, and he does. He will get DRS. So this is going to save him from Ben Ratcliffe.
His teammate helping out absolutely perfectly. And here comes Bama. Now side by side with Shane. They both get DRS.
Blades
Who
retired.
has the better straight line speed? It is Bama,
Yes,
as he's
see.
already passed. Virtual safety car. Oh, safety car. Never mind. This race
Now, if you're the guys
is
at the back,
fully on again.
yeah, because you got people like Mitch, Titchy, Muzzer, Stumpy, Blade, Tasmania. Those who had that start accident, this is their reprieve. And someone's already pitted, Hill Brando, who was caught up in that early incident. He now gets effectively a free pit stop. And he is going on to the mediums.
Where did Blades retire?
Yeah, Tamburello.
Ah, let's see.
31,
That's
2.
coming out of the first chicane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mitch has pitted. There's a Red Bull. Muzzer's also pitted. They've got to try and be quick because they might get lapped here. They're going to get that because the leader's going to pit anyway. But everyone, I would have thought, soft runners, this does not pay necessarily into the hands of Roland. And he is pitting, so I'm guessing he's going to go onto a hard tyre. Because it's too long of a pit lane, you lose too much time. No, he's going to softs. So he's going to do a two-stopper then.
And front wing change for Shane. Oh, that's on softs. Shane with a front wing change now on mediums. Bama on mediums. Danny Boy on hards. Interesting
And
calls
Marino
being
and
made
Charlie
here.
on hards.
Yeah, while Jamie James is on mediums.
And Tichy almost got ahead of, albeit he hasn't pitted.
Oh, but he has a
Makes
pitted,
mistake.
yeah.
Almost got ahead of Blaze. They thankfully were kept just ahead.
So we've
But
got,
yeah, Roland going to softs. I'm surprised by that.
yeah, we've got Tichy and Electric Blade, I wanted to say, but only Tichy now who has to make a stop. Everyone else has made a mandatory pit stop. That was the word I was looking for in 2021. I've got new year, new me.
Mandatory.
I know my English vocabulary.
Mandatory.
So let's have a look at the positions gained and lost. We've got Blaze and Tichy are the big winners so far with 10 and 11 positions. Stumpy lost 15 positions, but of course he got caught up in the incident. Mazda, he spun on lap 1, lost 11 positions. Hill Brando as well, but he already did some recovery. He's up into P13. We've got Bama and Roland having a really good race as well in P5 and P6. So yeah, it's looking good for the guys up front.
Yeah, those guys at the back be relieved that the safety car is not coming in with this lap. So they will have the chance to catch up. And so we'll have a proper restart, and all those guys that had those issues at the beginning have got a second bite at the cherry and have a chance to, at least they're now with the pack. Everyone's on the same or similar spec of tyre, freshness wise.
Yeah, and people on every sort of compound you can be on around this track.
Mitch is pitting.
Mitch pitting once. Oh, and he picks up a 5-second penalty in the
I'm
process.
surprised he's done that because
No,
he's going to
Mitch.
struggle to catch.
No,
He's
I
gonna struggle
know.
to catch the
I
tree
know
as
why
well.
he's done it. I think he's gonna go on mediums. If he does, I know what he's done.
He takes
Yeah.
the penalty.
Okay. No, I think he was on mediums before.
Yeah.
Pitted for hard, so he could be on mediums again. So he did his.
The
He
penalty.
did the tire regulation thing.
Okay, got you.
I think that is the case. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that was it. Unless he started inside the top 10, went on a wrong tire and now corrected it. But I think that's the
You
case.
should do that in lap 1. I learned that in Bahrain. You're supposed to pit at the end of that very first lap if you've cocked it up. I didn't know that rule until afterwards, or during the race rather. So, yeah, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that rule again. Yeah, Mitch, I think also did it to get rid of a penalty. He already had penalties.
Yeah, but unfortunately for him, he picked up another one going into the pits, so it's not helping. He's got a better tyre, true.
Safety car's still staying out. No, it's coming in.
There you get it. That's a very late call.
Yeah.
And yeah, Mitch has caught up, so that's all good. All 20 drivers ready to go. We're waiting for Jimmy James to get this field on the way again. And I'm very interested to see if Jimmy James can go all the way and how quick he is on those mediums compared to Marina and Charlie on the hards. When is Jimmy James gonna go? If I was him, I would wait as long as possible. And he's gonna go now. He's not waiting any longer. And he's had a really good restart. This is already 7/10 to Marina in P2. Charlie is maybe having a loop down the inside. Is he? Yes, he is. Is it enough? No, it's not. Marina stays in P2.
Oh, there's been an accident.
Oh, it's Blaze.
Off. Yeah.
Blaze is off.
Not even at the end of the first half of this race. So look, as the AlphaTauri has, is a lap down at one point. He is now P12, just making a move on Hilbrando. Hilbrando not looking comfortable.
Oh, electric blade with a 3-second time penalty. Pretty much half of the grid now with penalties. Saige another one with a penalty. And Marina is already 1.8 seconds of Jimmy James, who's been flying on those mediums. And I know he was quicker on the same tire, so on a different and faster combine he should be even quicker, but 2 seconds a lap is something else.
Yeah, they're not at the temperature, and also the mediums are clearly quicker. Here comes the
Here comes Charlie. Now has the inside. Oh, but
he's going to run deep. The Red Bull's going to try and go around the outside of the Alpine. Not going to quite be able to do it. Roland there. Very advantageous thinking. He has got Bama right on his gearbox though.
Yeah, Roland has to push because he's on softs. So how you want to turn this race around? He still has to make a pit stop. You're not going to tell me he's going to do half of the race on those softs.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, with Roland you never know, but I don't think he can manage it.
The problem is 2-stop doesn't work around here in the pit. You lose too much time in the pit lane.
True.
It's not a long enough race. It was a 100% race, and yeah, but you don't have enough laps to catch up, I feel anyway.
The positive for him is he can pit for another set of softs, as he started on mediums. So like he will be on the quickest tire with low fuel. Like he should be much quicker than everyone else who is not making a pit stop, but like you said, he will lose so much time. And here comes Charlie again. Now with a move round the outside, can he make it stick? Yes, he can. That is Charlie up into P2, and he is back where he was a couple of laps ago before he made his mistake.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see now. Was picking the hard tyre the right strategy, or was it better going for the medium? Marina cuts too much of the curve there. Is now
Oh,
defending. Red
Shane
Bull having a
retired, and that is another safety car.
crash at the exit of Tamarillo.
Yep, same place as Pure Blades, and
Now,
same outcome.
if you're Roland, this
Pit
helps the
again.
soft tyre. Yeah, or you could pit again. You could pit again, unless you think you can make the soft last. If you're
or
thinking
make the
of
soft
making the soft
last.
last,
Yes.
but surely you're not going to be quick at the end. Surely it'd be better. The problem is because the field's so together. If he does pit, he's at the back of the field, and all the people he's got to pass don't need to pit again. This is the problem with it. Like, if he pits, he's going to give himself so much work to do. Which is why I don't know why he didn't pick the hard tyre. Guys around him did, who started on the soft. Like, I don't know why I didn't think of the hard tyre as an option, because now he could. I mean, it depends on what the people at the front are going to do. I'm guessing the guys at the front are going to stay out. It's too risky to pit. And track position's key. Jamie doesn't pit. Marina kind of divvies, and Roland does pit. And so too does Cygate on the soft. Yeah, it's just meaning these guys are now going to have to go all the way down to the back of the field. Albeit, I'm guessing, Roland be on medium. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, everyone selected mediums.
It just medium, but then it's like, oof. I don't know. If he'd picked the hard tyre right now, he would have been up in P5. P5.
P5,
right?
yeah.
Now he's down in 14, and it's no one else needs to pit.
Yeah, apart from Tichy, who once again decided to stay out. Yeah, I don't know about that strategy call from Roland, but we will have to wait and see. Maybe another safety car comes round, then everyone else will probably make their stop, and Roland doesn't have to stop again. So it is an interesting one. Saiget as well, by the way. He's in the same position together with Max. Mitch, he's on the 8 lap, all mediums, as I think he pitted and they gave him his old mediums back. That's a mistake by the Ferrari garage. Yeah, I think we will have another lap of the safety car, unless he goes in very late like he did. Ooh, electric blade, 5-second penalty for a collision with Stumpy under the safety car. Interesting to see what happened there. He probably ran into the back of him.
Yeah.
As we will have indeed another lap behind the safety car.
We've only just done half race distance.
Yeah, already 2 safety cars and a lot of chaos, overtakes and drama. You love to see it. We're back. Coles is back.
Yeah. And another car is back in the pits.
Yeah, it's Blade. He's probably doing his getting removed. Yeah, damage and getting that 5-second time penalty removed.
Yeah, so is Mitch.
Yeah, so no front wing change, just a change of tire. But his 5 seconds are gone now, so that's a good call from Electric Blade. I think I would have done exactly the same.
So both those guys will be back out. I'm guessing the safety car will be coming into this now. Blade still has a penalty, I'm guessing, for corner cone. Mitch is now clean and is on another set of mediums. In fact, he's gone on to a new set of mediums that are 4 laps old.
Fair enough. Looking at the penalty situation, we've got Stumpy on 8 seconds, Cygate on 9 seconds, and the rest is on 3 seconds of time penalty. So it will be key for the people who are clean of penalties now to keep it like this, because they will be in for a really good result. Look at Two-Spell. He's once again in a really good position, because at this stage in the race he will go all the way up to P2 with that amount of penalties. So
Yeah.
it's still all to play for. We go back to the tire situation. We are gonna remove everything that's on our screen, and we're gonna wait for Jimmy James to get this race underway once again. Oh, Jimmy James is gonna go already. Didn't expect that one coming out of the last turn.
Oh,
And
crash, big crash. Passes out. Massive crash in the exit of the last corner. I mean, is it going to be another safety car?
No way.
It's
No,
literally a big ass.
it says yellow sector 3. I don't think it's going to be a safety car again.
Nah, I would have done by now. But
That's
again, these
very
hard
unlucky.
tyres.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard tyres taking a while to catch up. But yeah, it's just one of those things that has. I think he just looked like he got too greedy on the throttle, and back end went round. And this is an old school track, not much runoff. It's not like Bahrain.
Jimmy James already 1 second clear now of Charlie, but it is not as big of a lead as he had on the previous safety car restart. So good job from Charlie. Marina can follow Ben Radcliffe on 1.3 seconds with Bama full tenths behind him. Bama will be looking to get onto the podium as well, as he qualified in P13, as he invalidated his last 2 runs. Oh, Ben Radcliffe got very loose on exit, and that's not helping his straight line speed on the straight. Is Bama gonna go for the move already? It seems like he has to go the long way round the outside. Radcliffe defends, but it isn't enough. Bama gets up into P4.
Lovely move. So Bama P4, next target Marino, with Charlie just ahead. Charlie seems to initially not have the pace, but it's kept even so far, and it'll be interesting to see towards the latter stage of this race, do the mediums drop off at all? Is the hard better, or does the medium always stay out as being the stronger tyre? Being under that safety car for a few laps will definitely help the medium runners, saving their tyres a little bit more. But yeah, we'll find out. It's good information, good data collecting for everyone else who are yet to race later on this week. Wink, wink.
Yeah, 100%. Tichy was having a little look down the inside of Hilbrando for P8, but he thought better of it and stayed behind in P9, as he's got his teammate behind in P10. No moves as of yet. We've got Mazza forming a little bit of a train behind him. He's got 1.3 seconds now to blaze in front, as he got Cygate, Max, Mitch and Electric Blade behind, all within a second, as DRS got enabled this lap.
Yeah, so next time by, only one DRS zone here, although it is a long one. Tusel, just, we haven't really spoken much about him. He's had a bit of a quiet one. It's now P7. Oh. Meanwhile, Tichy makes a brave move on Hilbrando. Down Villeneuve chicane. That was a great move from Tichy to advantage. Tichy's flying. He is on the softs. So he's obviously taking advantage, making hay while the sunshine. And he's all over the back now of Tusvel. Tusvel runs a bit deep. I mean, everyone's Tichy would kind of wait as Bama gets 3 seconds, wait for the DRS zone. Yellow is over 2. That is Blade. But I think he's all going again. Yeah, he's fine.
Is Tichy gonna go all the way on these softs?
I mean, it can be done, but I just can't. He's just done too many laps, surely. He's got another 12 laps to go still. I just can't see it. He's going to have to pit again. What will help him is another safety car. That way, at least then, you put another set of softs on, and he's almost a free pit stop. You lose track position, but everyone's together.
Let's see, Marina, he is able to stay with Charlie, so he's doing a really good job. Maybe he's waiting, he's saving up that little bit of ERS, although he's got around 30%, so it's not that much, as he seems like to still be pushing to stay with Charlie. Bomma, he picked up a penalty on the last lap. That's unlucky for him, but he is still in the fight for a podium spot as well. Redcliffe can follow in P5. Danny Boy just picked up a penalty. He's 4.2 seconds behind the top 5, but he's 1.2 seconds clear of Tichy, so he is in a little bit of no man's land. And I think he will be happy with the P6.
Marina, it's all over the back of Charlie, and Charlie has to be careful here because Bama is also closely following. Oh, they almost touched. 2 wheels on the grass. Marina's going to try and go around the outside. Oh, they made contact. Yeah, I don't know what Marina was thinking. He should have just used more energy to get the job done. Instead he didn't, which meant that Bama was still alongside, Charlie was still alongside him. And then, Charlie had the inside line and took the racing line. Marina wasn't far enough alongside. Oh, and he almost loses the back end. He almost goes to the wall, so it's not been a great opening sector for Marina. Yeah, he could have just got that move done. Use a bit more energy. Then, or if you're not, back out of the move earlier. But we live and learn, and those rears, I think, on his have overcooked massively. He's struggling to keep it on board now. He's almost lost it again. He's got to be really careful around these S-bends. Yeah, it's a shame for Marina.
Big shame. Slaughter in the chat, he asked how did Shane crash. He lost it coming out of the first chicane, so probably on exit. Really unlucky for him. He did the same what Pure Blades did as well, and they've caused the second safety car, so that's why. Mama now with the DRS trying to get past Charlie. Can he do what Marina couldn't on the last lap? Yes, he can. He gets up into P2. Really a brilliant comeback race from Bama so far.
Yeah, very strong. It was a bit of a dodgy lap too, but after that, it's had the pace, to be fair.
Chaos at the back. We've got Two-Spell, Tichy and Stumpy all fighting with each other. Roland as well.
Oh.
It's not Tichy, sorry. But Two-Spell stays in front. Oh,
Roland! What a move.
Got the job done. Brilliant move from Roland.
Fresh mediums, he's on the attack. He sacrificed track position because he knew the softs wouldn't be able to make it. Was in P4 from 5 row when he pitted, and now he is all over the back of Two-Spell.
Yeah, Roland will be looking to get past Two-Spell on the next start finish straight, so we keep on ball with him. As you can see, Tichy and Danny Boy in front, so a P6 is still on the cards for Roland.
Tichy gets a penalty.
Here he comes, he's low on ERS though. So he needs to do a pure straight line spin, and here comes Stumpy as well. Are they gonna make it 3 wide?
Oh,
I think they are.
Yeah.
And Two-Spell comes out ahead. He breaks so much in. Oh, and he clips Roland. And now Roland is off into the gravel. Yeah, this was not gonna end well.
Yeah, I was on board with Roland. It was Roland's fault. He should have backed out. He effectively cut the corner. Like, he was going over those curbs, like, where Hamilton and Verstappen had their moment, and turn 1, and Hamilton ended up going on those curbs. Well, it was exactly like that, even if it was worse so from Roland's side, because he wasn't even squeezed out, he just continued, rather than backing out, he continued going full throttle, cutting over those, and obviously you don't get the turn because you're in the air, you hit the side of the Ferrari, and then obviously from that sort of front angle, the rear end just spins around. So unfortunately Roland, and it's going to cost him points today.
Yeah, that's going to cost him big points. Dropped all the way down to P15 with 7 seconds to the back of Max in P14. Unless a safety car comes out, Roland's not going to get any points in this race.
Yeah, it's too far away. He wouldn't have took too much strength because he went in a gravel. There won't be too much tyre life taken away, but...
Here comes Stumpy.
Yeah.
Round the outside, much more straight line speed. Is he gonna get his job done? Tuspel breaks
Oh!
late once again. Tuspel is a master of defending at that corner.
That is late braking for you. Now look at this. Stumpy is under pressure from the Red Bull. Let's use a bit of emergency power. Hold on. Yeah, that was late braking because Tuspel is not quick at all around it.
No.
You just tell he's not. He's missing. He's just not happy with driving around it. He's missing the apexes and not carrying a lot of speed. But his racecraft has always been very sharp on hand-to-hand combat. And that always, it's a massive thing in racing. Like, if you don't have the pace, if you can be savvy with your racecraft, it will keep you higher up than
Marina.
pace deserves.
Marina made a mistake. A yellow flag, sector 3, and it's Marina dropping places left, right, and center. He dropped now all the way down to P7. Did he make a mistake? Did he make contact? We don't know. But he is picking up the pace again, and unfortunately for Tuspel, he's not gonna get any DRS. Massa retired. We saw him going through the screen. Virtual safety car, and that's not helping Roland whatsoever. But suddenly Massa was flying through the screen, coming out of the last corner on exit.
Yeah, Roland will be even worse. Two things happened in 2 laps. He pits. Now would have been the great time to pit. Tuspel almost goes in the back of Stumpy. Still kicking off here.
Stumpy suddenly got past Tuspel there. So did he make the move before the virtual safety car came out so that Tuspel couldn't brake late and defend his position? I don't know. Saige picks up a drive-through penalty for speeding on the virtual safety car. Well, that's an interesting one there. What happened between Stumpy and Tuspel? Because now I think Stumpy is gonna run away with this one, and at least he's gonna finish PA in this race, unless Tuspel can stay within that 3-second window. Because Stumpy has 8 seconds, and Tuspel is gonna come back with the DRS. Oh, he goes up to the cross as well, but he brakes late and he gets back that PA. Lovely stuff from the wizard.
Stumpy got a good exit, but they'll counteract. If he can get a good curve speed around here. Oh, he loses the back end! Oh, he clips the wall! And he's out! Oh, that was the most dramatic way of going out. And is that going to be a safety car?
4 more laps.
Got 5 to go, and it is a safety car.
No way. No flipping way.
Now what do you do with the other top guys? Oh, this is dreadful with your Jamie James. This is shades for Abu Dhabi, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
If you pit, you can't if you're the leader. You can't. Jamie has to stay out. Oh, but he pits. Oh, I don't think that's right.
No way.
Someone has to take advantage of this, surely.
Oh, and Bomber picks off 5 seconds for speeding in the pits.
Yeah, this is the problem. Try and take track position, and Bama retires. Obviously, he's in rage.
But everyone follows Tuspel. Yeah, of course Tuspel's gonna stay out. You knew it was gonna happen. You knew it was gonna happen.
And there's another. But I'm surprised not so many did. That's the only thing that's gonna help Jamie James.
Blaze as well. Tuspel will be happy with that one because now Blaze is going to be the buffer for him.
A rear gunner. Yeah. This is the thing. You haven't got that many laps left. I don't know why no one thought of it. When you get to about 5 laps to go, what you got to think is 2 or 3 of those laps are going to be in a safety car. So that leaves you with 3 or 2 laps to go in green. If you're not in the top few places, take the gamble. Those guys are lucky that so many people decided to pit.
I was going to say exactly the same. Jamie James is so lucky that everyone else pitted behind him, and he only has 2 Cars in front, what the?
Highgate is like cross country. Obviously, he's been given the clear.
No way, he's gonna get disqualified for this. Mark my words. Unless this game suddenly fixed himself. Or itself. How is he getting away with this one? I did exactly the same at Austria and I got disqualified for it. Don't ask me why I was a lap down. We don't talk about that.
Okay.
Okay, Pasaiga gets away with it. Fair play.
Do
Lucky
we go
him.
again, or will we have another lap and the safety car?
I think we will have another lap.
Yeah, because it's Highgate. And there's also Electric Blade, not yet caught up.
This is brilliant.
So we start lap 29 now, which means we start at the earliest lap 30. So we have, at the very most, is we have 3 laps to go. And it's a track, so therefore, if that's the case, there won't be any DRS either.
No DRS, nope. And
This
that
is
is
the thing,
the main thing around this track.
Yeah, and the thing is, everyone's now saved their ERS, so the guys ahead can use this to defend. Like, it's tricky. I know, though, they have got a massive speed advantage.
Wait.
So,
Wait a minute, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, Ben
Yes.
Ratcliffe's ahead of Jamie James.
Eh?
I don't know what's going on with that.
What is going on during this safety car?
Unfortunately for Ben, he has got a penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, but Jamie James will be fuming because he was like in the hot seat to overtake the 2 guys on the 17 lap old mediums.
He got some drama.
Oh no! Wait, eh? I'm confused. We're back and
Charlie's.
Oh, eh?
Yeah. 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Oh, and now he's hit Charlie.
Yeah, this is oh yeah, you just he's in the mud.
Yeah.
I had it as well at Spa Tier 2 race where I don't know who it was, but someone overtook me under the safety car. I tried to take that position back, got 5 seconds for ignoring yellow flags. Then he, because I overtook him, he got the same thing, or he tried to overtake me and got 5 seconds for as well. So it was like pure chaos under the safety car, and exactly the same happened now.
And we got another lap in the safety car because the Mercedes Sidegate has not caught up.
Oh, Tuspel and Blaze will be clapping,
literally,
and cheering.
Yeah.
For another lap under the safety car.
We got green, white, checkered.
So that's 2 more laps of racing. Lap 31 and lap 32. That's it. They need to stay in front for 2 more laps. Can they do it?
Yeah, but yeah, this is the thing I say again. If Jamie James hadn't pitted, which is as the race leader with 5 to go, I'd stay out.
Yeah, because
he would have had that situation just then. He'd have been
100%.
ahead, safety car.
100% Tuspel and Blaze would have stayed out, no matter what. So
you'd had a buffer.
even if everyone else pitted, he still would have had 2 guys at least behind him, and he is fast enough to stay away from these guys for 2 more laps.
Yeah. Instead, he's got caught up in mud, and I think he might even have a bit of wing damage. So I saw him hit the back of Charlie. That's why Charlie's got a penalty, not because of it's not his fault. It's Jamie James hitting the back of him.
Yeah.
So this is going to cock up the results after this race massively. I think we could have a shock P3 here.
It could be Arena.
I think we're going to have a really weird, I think we're going to have a strange podium at the end of this race.
It all depends on what's going to happen within the next 2 laps. Safety car comes in this lap. That means we will have 2 more laps of green flag racing, with Tuspel leading the way. Blaze in P2, Both cars are on 18 lap old mediums. The rest of the field is on fresh softs. We've got Ben Radcliffe picking up a 5-second time penalty for a collision with Blaze. That's not what you want to see. When is Tuespo gonna go? Still waiting. And he's gonna go now. Yeah, Tuespo with a really good restart. Blaze has been caught sleeping. And here comes Ben Radcliffe trying to go for the move round the outside, I suppose. No, Blaze leaves the door open. And that's the Alpine through. Tuespo will be fuming. Oh, and Jamie James, but he almost lost it. Coming out of the chicane. Exactly the same spot where Blaze and Shane crashed as well.
Oh, go around the outside, he has so much more grip. Oh, what a move by the Alpine.
Oh my days.
Tuesville's using all his energy. Tuesville's going to try and dive it. Thing is, Ben Ratcliffe still has 3-second penalty. Is he able to make 3 seconds in one lap? One of the bit laps? He might be able to.
I believe.
Unless he gets another set of penalties.
Oh, it is Danny Boy and Tichy going at it. Oh, and Danny Boy spun at the chicane.
I think Jammy's definitely got a wing damage. But here we go, he's trying to find a way past Blaze.
Yeah, look at Ben. He is already 2.2 seconds clear. He's definitely gonna do it. But here comes the big train. No DRS, so pure slipstream. Oh, Jimmy James down the inside.
They did make contact, but he almost spun it. He's got the inside. Oh, they make contact.
Oh, Blaze is round.
I've seen it too many times now. You can't beat the driver on the outside of the first part of Tamperella. You will end up spinning out. And here we go again. Tuesville keeping a tight line on Jamie James. Oh, his accent's further behind.
Hilbrando.
Yeah. And 3 wide. Roland.
No! Ben picks up another 3 seconds.
Oh,
so Tuesville will be getting the victory if he stays in front of Jamie James.
Oh, this is hectic stuff. Roland gets up to P7 now. Good recovery so far. Charlie's lining up. Jamie James down the inside. He goes in deep. He hits the side of Tuesville. And he runs wide. Unbelievable scenes. Thing is, Ben Ratcliffe can still get it. It's only a 5-second gap.
Yeah, because Jamie James now goes down the inside, they will lose even more time. Oh, and Charlie as well. 5.2.
They've all got penalties.
5.6. Who's going to go out in front? It's going to be one of these guys. It's going to be Tuesville. With Marina P2. Mitch is on the podium in P3. The scenes in this race. Roland P4. Oh my days. What a race.
Then Ratcliffe down to P7 in the end. He must have had 9 seconds of penalties.
This was insane. Tuesville from P19 to P1. What a race. And Mitch in P3. The scenes. Mitch is back, people.
Yeah, Mitch is back. What a legend. He's going to be thinking now, how the hell did I finish P3 in that race?
Yes.
I know Mitch too well. He'd be like, how the hell did I do that?
So there we have it. The results of tonight's race. And the first one for these EU3 guys in 2022. Tuesville in P1, Marina P2, Mitch P3, Roland P4, Jamie James P5, Tichy P6, Ben Radcliffe P7, Max P8, Hilbrando P9, Charlie P10, Danny Boy P11, Psyche P12, Blaze P13, Bama P14, Stumpy P15, Massa P16, Hasmania P17, Shane P18, Pure Blaze P19, and Electric Blade P20. This is going to be it though. No interviews as I'm absolutely knackered and I have to get up really early for tomorrow's work. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in to today's race. It's been a pleasure to commentate once again and happy to be back here with Lewis in the content with me. Thank you, mate, for joining as always.
Yeah, pleasure, mate. Love it. Good to be back. Already 22 is off of a banger.
100%. We couldn't have wished for a better start. Amazing race and still a lot to play for in the next couple of weeks. If you don't want to miss anything from Condor Speed, make sure you follow us on Twitch and on social media. Good luck to everyone who still has their race to go. And as I always say, have a good one, stay safe, and goodbye.